Sorry, I've been very specific about defining what social media is, okay? Content, the platforms that allow strangers to connect to children. I'm sorry, I'm a conservative. I'm not saying that that's going to be a great thing. And saying, well, people should have freedom. Yes, adults should have freedom, not children. We have to stop faffing about and messing around and making excuses for not doing the right thing because someone somewhere wants to look at porn. Sorry, but no. Somebody needs to be the grown-up in the room. I'm being the grown-up. I am not a libertarian. I'm a conservative. I care about family. I care about kids, not just mine, but your viewers' children and their grandchildren. Someone needs to say something. The whole world is moving on, okay? The whole world is moving on. This pretense that the tech media companies, these companies run by people who don't let their kids on social media, they don't let their children on social media, but they think your children should go on it. You think that's right? Why is it that the people who run the tech companies say no for themselves, but yes for your children? Because they're using your children's data to make money, and I'm a politician who is standing up for those kids. Somebody has to.
I agree with Kemi completely that social media is not for children. I've always held the opinion that I will introduce my children to social media by the time they are leaving secondary school. The graduation gift I am going to buy for them will be a smartphone. They may use other phones, but not smartphone. At this level, I have to regulate how they access the social media. So I agree with Kemi. If parents must be intentional, then we must control the way our children use social media. Social media is not for children. That's the truth. When they are 16, 17, maybe in Nigeria, we should do something similar and even insist that they must be 18 and they must be out of secondary school or about to go into the university before they will be allowed to use the social media. Because social media can be very distractive and can be very addictive. A child must be mature, must be an adult to access the social media. I developed the opinion long ago that I will use the smartphone. That smartphone is the gift that I will give to my children by the time they are graduating from secondary school. I've been saying it long before now. There was a time we held a seminar with the former vice chancellor of my university, and I asked him this question: at what age should we introduce our children to social media? And he said his 9-year-old daughter already had a smartphone. He's a psychologist and a sociology professor. But I do not agree with him because social media can be so distractive and addictive, even to adults. How much more children that are just growing up? So if you give a smartphone for your children to access social media when they are leaving secondary school, by that time they would have been 16 years or 17 years old. That would be the right time to introduce them to social media. And there should also be social media education in their civics. It should be a topic, a wide topic in secondary school civics.